Hi guys, I'm Jay and this is Vroom Room. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't yet, please like, share, subscribe, and if you are new to the channel, please check out all the other videos. Some of them are alright. So we're going to go back to the no, I'm not. I'm going to go back to the Triumph today because after my near-death experience on a short test ride, I realized I do need the back brake lever, so I'm going to take that off now and see how we get on with that. But they're not cheap, so let's get it off and see if I can find a part number for it. So I'm just getting a couple of bits off of this so I can price it up. It needs a new indicator, it neads a new radiator, and it needs that panel there. We've just taken off a couple of Allen keys, which was easy. I took the front panel off there, and the battery sits under there. I didn't know that. Well, why would I? I've never had one. So this apparently was a runner. So I'm going to chuck the charger on it for 10 minutes and see if we can get any juice in it. But it'd be bloody good news if it does run. Things are a little congested here at the moment, but I've just put the Triumph on charge. Tried to turn it on last night and the fuel pump just kept circulating, and I checked and there was no fuel in it, but it was described as a runner, so yeah, worked that one out, unless someone had the petrol out of it at some point between it being started and arriving on my doorstep. So we'll see what happens. The battery's pretty flat, so we're at 30% now of its full charge, so we'll see how that goes, and then hopefully we'll get some life out of it before the end of the day. But it's I've ordered what is the replacement stack carbon fibre. It was a real pig to get, and I've had to order it from Lithuania. I've ordered it from a European country and it's cost as much in shipping as it is for the actual part, because it's carbon fibre. It's just a pig to find, and I've still got to find the outside panel that goes on it there, but we'll see how that goes. But I found a radiator for it. The radiators are quite reasonable, about 100 quid. The the part on the side, the carbon fibre, was 30 quid, and it's just an indicator I need then, and that side panel, hopefully without hearing it start, and then we'll see how that bit goes. So that's the update, and we'll come back when that number reads 100%. So as you can see, I'm quite busy at the minute. The Speed Triple I just took out for a test ride, and nearly killed myself. Luckily I wasn't going very fast, but I knew the front brake wasn't working very well and needed adjusting up, and I adjusted as much as possible, and it was just the slightest hint of a front brake there. What I didn't notice before I went out was brake peg snapped off completely. So that was a very squeaky bum moment, but the engine sounds good, the gears changed, so yeah, a bit of work on the brakes now before I do anything else that's as stupid. So we know it snapped off here. Oh, they're unusual. And go get the little bugger off. So I'm going to tempt fate by saying this won't take long. Oh, spot on first time. So I've been busy and I've ordered a load of parts for the bike. One thing I did notice when it started was that the temperature was going up quite quick. Now I was kind of thinking I need to change the radiator anyway, because it's looking at a funny angle from where I'm sitting, standing, kneeling. So I'm going to order one of those today, and I think it's probably lost coolant anyway. But what I have noticed is parts for Triumphs are at a premium. Now I've seen a back brake lever online. Now Triumph want over £100 just for that one piece, which I think you agree is pretty strong money. Now I've taken that off, that's going to be a little bit more of a pain than I thought. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. If I can find the right bit, which is not in here. That's too big, too big, too big. Right, so I'm going to need... Yeah, I know what I need. And that's the bit we need. Let's go inside so we can find it. So with the part off, I thought I'd source a new one, and it's been very, very hard. Just cannot find a second-hand one of these anywhere. And I've had to do something I don't like doing. I bought a new one. Cost a fortune for a piece of aluminium that's probably 20 pence to make. But never mind, it's bought, so let's get it on the bike and see if the back brake works. Right, so strangely enough, putting this on is the reserve of taking it off. I know, see, you learn things on this channel. Looks good. Let's get a star drive, do that up, and then another job ticked off the list. So with that job done, it's time to move on to the next one. And I think I mentioned it, I don't think there's any water in the radiator. It needs replacing anyway. But the reason I didn't was I just wanted to have a better look at it before I ordered the part online, just to make sure that I've got the right bit. So I'm going to take the carbon fibre panel off the other side so I can see the radiator inputs, and then I'll get online and get that ordered. It's a nice bright alley one I'm ordering, so it will be a nice upgrade for the bike as well. So let's take the other side off and just see how that bit goes. And I've had this bit off before, so it's a little bit of a and that's what we got, top and bottom. Two bolt bracket on the side and a radiator cap with a shed load of water in it. And there is water as well, so that's not brilliant to start with, is it? So not overly impressed with the fact they can't even bother to put antifreeze in it. It's not antifreeze. Right, so I've just got an order of the radiator, and that is all I need for this. Once the radiator arrives, then all I've got to do is wait for the parts for this side, the carbon fibre and the outer panel. I've got the indicator already, so that's done. So next is this brake lever. So I'm just going to stick a small Allen key in there, take that out, and just examine the plunger just to see what's going on. That's got it. Right, so with that out, get a lot better view now of how this is meant to work. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get a screwdriver and do it with two hands. And then, just like a sledgehammer, it hit me. So I've been fiddling about with this, see if it's got any more adjustment. It hasn't. And looking at it there, it's sitting in the right position. So what else could be wrong? Lever's bent. That lever is bent. That's why it's not getting the full. And if you look at the other side, quite a difference between the two. So that's where it is. New brake lever. One of the panels replacement has arrived, and I'm just in the process of taking off the old decal. I've ordered a new set of decals for it, so they should be here in a couple of days. There's a slight bit of damage at the end, a bit of plastic padding should be fine with that, so we'll get that sorted. A bit of a spray, and then it's good to go with the new decals. It's been a few days, and I've been very patiently waiting for parts. But now they're here, and it's time to change the radiator. So it's a little bit blustery today, but let's get some tools out and whip it off. I did get a little bit bored and thought I would just try and straighten out the old one a bit in the meantime, just to see how it went. And yeah, it wasn't brilliant. Gave me a good excuse to get the slide hammer out, but I was always going to change it anyway. It was just, I was bored waiting for the parts. So the panel's off this side, and all of the connectors seem to be on the other side. So first thing to do is to whip off the carbon fibre on this side, and then we'll pull the hoses off. Things are slightly blowy here today, but we'll do our best just to whip this off quickly. Now looking at the radiator, you can see the extent of the damage, which was a little bit nasty. So let's get this changed over and put onto the new radiator. Oh, right. So with it on the bench, take these two out, which is the shroud, get the fan off and swap it over. So stop it there and just come back to you in a moment. I'll put the radiator back on off camera. There was no issues. Actually went on quite good, so it's as you can see, a very nice upgrade to what we had, and it really does set the bike off well. So what we're still waiting for, well, the battery, as I mentioned, should be here today, so fingers crossed that will arrive. The carbon part from Lithuania next week. The cover I've already got, and I've ordered a decal set just to match that particular decal, but on the other side, so that will match up perfectly as well, and then that will be it. So let's see if the battery arrives today. I've got the decals just arrived, and you can't see it very well because it's white on white there, but they are going on to black, and I've just put them on. So I have measured, and that should be about perfect. So all I've got to do now is remove the outside final part, and hopefully, yeah, I know this one is knackered. I've just put it onto that carbon just to keep it. It is the old one. The new one I'm still waiting on, so I'm just making sure that all of these letters are properly stuck, and we'll just peel off very gently, and that's it all done. So really pleased with that. So when the new bit of carbon comes, we'll chuck that on, and it should look absolutely mint. So that's where we're going to leave this one for now. I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you haven't done already, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.